Oh my god, I'm not ready. I didn't even pop up my thing. We're live anyway. Hey, welcome everybody. While I get our Lady Hyrule, how you doing?
Hello.
As I'm getting our, you know what, Sean? You want to take over on this one? Wait, hold on.
I'll
Don't.
take it. I
Okay,
got
you got it. All
this.
right, yeah, go for it.
Are you sure? I
Yep,
got
go for
this.
it.
Hold on. Hello, everybody. You are listening to the Evil Hour. I am Sean, and joined as always by.
I'm Rash Traffic slash Dom. I know I normally started out this year, but I fucking failed. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, continue on.
And today we're having a thunk about what main characters would we want to be if we could be in a video game, and why. Like, just like what main characters would we want to be in a video game. So we're glad you're here, and if you want to support the show, make sure you're subscribed, leave a 5-star review on all your streaming podcasts things wherever you go. For those who are watching on YouTube, click the subscribe button. It is free. And for those on Twitch, don't forget to smash that follow button. It is free. And we would love to get a subscribe as well. And tell a friend to give us a listen. Let's get into it. Dom, how are you doing for your first 5 seconds? Catching up from last time?
I'm great. We're done with 12-hour shifts, so my life is back to
Yes.
normal. I'm back to live streaming and playing games, and I might have a little thing for you guys. Not this year, but we are going to get a derby car ready set for next year. So make sure that you watch that video coming out whenever we do get the car, because you guys
That's
know I
good.
do the build series and the derby day. So that's pretty
Hell
much
yeah.
it on my part. There is a little tad bit, but I don't want to go into it just in case it doesn't happen. So, but there's a little side quests going on in my life too, which is a good thing. So, nothing
Hell
like,
yeah.
I'll tell you this much: I might be going back to school. Might. So, back to school.
Hell yeah.
School mean college. But
Back to school's
yeah.
out for summer.
So yeah, that's about me.
That was
What about you? How has your week been? Oh, and then we had fucking storms, but whatever. That's
yeah,
how it is. But
that's
anyway,
true. You've
what
been
about?
like ransacked by storms.
Oh my god, dude,
For
I'm done.
me,
Oh, I'm going fishing tomorrow too.
oh,
Happy Father's Day for you guys that are out there and fathers. I forgot about that. So, happy Father's Day. But
I
yeah, I'm going fishing
I have fur
tomorrow.
babies. Does it count?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
All right, what about you, Sean? How you doing?
I've been told I'm in my gay daddy era.
Yeah.
Because apparently I'm in my late 30s. I have a full beard. I got a little bit of grays going
Oh.
on. Apparently this is called the daddy era. I was not aware of this.
Ah.
I thought I was still a little otter, but I guess I've grown up. I have Pokemon evolved in
Oh
the gay
shit.
community.
You're not level 2 gay. Not joking. Oh man. I'm
I'm
scared
no
what the
longer a
final
Magikarp. I'm a
evolution is now, dude.
full on Gyarados. Like,
He's a shiny. No, I'm joking.
right? Oh god, it's a shiny gay daddy. Um,
Huh?
okay, so this last week, the last 2 weeks, have been a lot. Well, also not really, but I am super excited because, for one, wasn't it like just last week that like we both spent some clams on Silent Hill Townfall coming down the pipeline
Oh
in
yeah,
September,
dude. Real quick, I'm sorry.
right?
I gotta be in the background. You could continue talking just because I did
That's
not
fine.
update the Twitch side. I updated the YouTube side. So because I was like, why is this guy asking me to squat up? I'm like, oh my god, it says Arc Raiders right now.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
yes, no, Sean is right. We have now had a drop. God damn it. Anyway, we have now had a drop and a date of Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
I
god.
believe the 26th,
Yes.
24th,
So me and
something
him
like that.
dropped the ball. Now you did not pre-order Silent Hill F, correct?
I did.
Oh, you did. Which one did you not?
I did.
I thought you did.
I didn't I so here's the crazy thing about Silent Hill F is that I pre-ordered it, but I pre-ordered it with the pink schoolgirl outfit, right?
Yeah.
And then one thing after
That's
another.
right. You
Remember when
didn't
they did
just
the
play it
patch?
early. That was your
I
thing.
didn't play it
Yeah,
early.
that was
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I got that.
Yeah. So I got the pink girl skill bunny ears outfit, but then like when they did the patch for
Yeah,
the difficulty curve, remember that?
yeah,
And then they added because they only had normal and hard, and then they decided to do a light difficulty on Silent Hill F. And
yeah.
then like for some reason my pink schoolgirl outfit disappeared. And I was like, you know what, it's fine. I didn't really play with that thing anyway.
So yeah,
It
no,
was
we pre-ordered the new one and we got an official date and this is our first person Silent Hill, which is a dream come true to mine because I always wanted a first person Silent
yes.
Hill. And I know that
I
you're not
mean
really a
Silent
first
Hill
person shooter anyway, but
Silent Hill 4 walked so this game could crawl, but
I am
yes.
just hoping, all right, and not all of us think the same here. And then after that, we'll get into our topic because I know each podcast we damn near talk about Silent Hill. My personal belief, and then I just want to hear yours real quick, and then we'll
Okay.
dive into the topic. I just
For sure.
hope that it is 100 times better than F because F was such a letdown to me. I had so much
Really?
hopes in F because it was one based in Japan. Why is everybody asking me to
Mhm.
squat up, bro? Yeah, you got banned because you're a bot. Anyway, so that was the second one. He's like, "You want to squat up?" But anyway,
Dang.
so Silent Hill F was based in Japan in 1950s or 60s, if I'm right. It was 50s, I thought.
Yeah, 60s.
And
Yeah, the 60s.
oh, okay, the 60s, which I was a sucker for because for some odd reason, the 50s, even though it's based in the 60s, is my favorite era. And it was based in Japan, which is home of Silent Hill, well, the creators and everything.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I had so much faith in this game. And to me, it was one of those things like Silent Hill 4, I would say. I didn't mind the story. Actually, I really did. Towards the beginning, I loved the story, loved the atmosphere, loved the story, loved the game.
Mhm.
Middle to end, done. I didn't want to play it no more. I was over it. It was dumb. I hated it. I
Yeah.
did not enjoy it. So, with that being said, on my part, I hope Townfall, especially this being first person, I am expecting a lot. Mind you guys too, and then I want to hear your side of the story, Sean. But mind you
Sure.
guys too, this game was $50. It wasn't
I know.
$70. So I have a couple of questions of that. One of them is this
Yeah.
gonna be a short story based game?
Does it come with chapters?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Because long ago there was a little video game called King's Quest that
Yeah,
was a remake of an old Sierra game that I grew up on, which was those text adventure games.
yeah.
And chapter one was $50, but then you had to buy every
Oh, so it's
subsequent
like Poppy's
chapter as it
Playtime
was
where like
released.
Poppy's Playtime's free to play, but then the chapters are like 10, 15, 20.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. So
that
I'm
would
wondering if
honestly
that's what we're.
really kill my vibe. I would buy the chapters, but I would really blow. That would really. I just have a lot of
Right.
questions on
Yeah.
why it's $50. Just because you guys gotta remember this too. I don't know if you ever caught on to this, Sean, but it's made with Unreal Engine 5.
Right.
And I'm like, you would imagine it being with a new engine, it would be a typical $70 game. So I got a lot of questions. With that being
Right.
said, my question to you, Sean, is basically what are your hopes for this game? Like, do you hope that it's better
Um.
than this game? Do you think, oh, and then the remake too? We're getting another Silent Hill remake, one,
That's
but
true.
that's later down the road.
Yeah.
No date, no nothing. But anyway, so what is your hopes for this game?
Yes. My host for the game is that I've played some first person games, and Silent Hill 4 was my first one actually.
Wow.
But then like a full on first person game was Layers of Fear. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, and Layers of Fear too. And I noticed in the previews that there's a little stealthing involved.
Yes.
I'm not good at stealthing
No, no,
at all.
absolutely. I
Even
get too bored. It's yeah, I'm not about it.
I'm just saying, like, even from like myself, like even like with the Evil Within, which is all third person, the stealth mode that game really wants you to learn on like the jump.
Yeah.
is really difficult for me because that one time you learn how to stealth, it is going to be the reason why you're surviving. And I'm not that kind of girl. I am the kind of person that is like, okay, well, I tried stealthing, so I just came in
Oh
a
yeah, I
blasting.
run and gun, run and
You know
gun.
what I mean?
I
Like,
do
yeah, like,
hope
and we're just running.
I do hope what Sean and I was talking about off stream is it kind of felt kind of Outlast ish, with the whole stealth and you gotta
Hmm.
use a bottle to get the distraction. I hope the game, in my perspective, I really hope the game's not based on that and you could actually run and gun and
Right.
do like an actual Silent Hill thing, as in, you dodge a couple monsters, but you keep going on about the day. I hope it's not like, oh no,
Yep.
you have to kill them or you have to do, because I noticed there was stealth, there was hiding, but before we got that kind of trailer, the first trailer was him just blasting shit with the guns. So
Yeah.
I'm like, are they going to slowly take away that and add in the stealth? Are they going to add in both? I got a lot of questions.
The only other stealth game that I can think of that I have played and oh, wait, did I play that game all the way through? I don't remember. The point is, Gotham City and Gotham Knight.
Oh god. I was thinking of Splinter Cell and
No,
Metal Gear. Ugh.
or even like
Hell.
Thief or something like that,
Yeah,
but like
Thief.
no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah.
Great game.
So
I'm just not a stealthy person. See, the only games I could really be stealthy in is
right.
Arc Raiders, Hunt Showdown. I could be really stealthy in those games, but that's just because you're on the move and you're fucking dodging other characters. This game is like I'm not trying to be stealthy to a fucking PC AI.
Oh, there
Whatever.
was this other game. It was based on a World War II lady. She was a secret agent, I believe, for the British, and it was called Velvet Assassin. And
Hmm.
so the whole premise of the game is that she's in a coma, but while she's in a coma, she's replaying through her secret agent shenanigans, and it's actually based on a real
Oh.
secret agent from World War II. And so they like just dropped her ass in like I think France or something like that.
Yeah.
And so she infiltrated German composts and camps and all kinds of things and got a whole bunch of intel and gave it back to the Brits. Um, Now, I don't think she actually got into a coma, and I don't think she died from a coma, and I don't think she at one the whole thing is you're in stealth. But the mechanic behind the stealth mode is that if you get caught and you get shot at enough times, by the time your health meter goes down, you can go into insanity mode and that makes you impervious. And when you're impervious in this video game, somehow all her clothes disappear and there's flowers all around her and everything slows down and you can run to wherever
Oh
you need
god. To get
to
your health
find a
back up.
hidey hole before your health gets back up to normal or something like that.
Yeah.
Other games that are like that are like, that have that kind of mechanic was Alice Madness Returns,
Yeah.
where, like, if your health goes down, you go into insanity mode, and then you're invincible for 0.5 seconds, so you can wall up your heavy hitters and things like that. So, anyway, point
I
is
just got a good idea, by the way, that I just now thought about. Now I got more questions. Is there going to be a new game
yeah,
plus in this? And what's going to be our
I hope
extra
so.
weapons, if so?
I'm more curious about what the hell the nurse girl is in this whole
Oh my
storyline.
god, I know. It was giving me very hardcore Silent Hill 1 and 2 vibes. I don't know why, but like when you seen
Yeah,
that
well, it
girl,
was giving me, like yeah, she kinda, like from as much as we got of her, which was probably about this much of
yeah.
her whole person, right? Um, it gave me Maria or I'm sorry, Mary
Yes.
vibes,
Yes.
but then at the same time, it, like, didn't, and I was like, "No, you're different, but everything about you is the
I'm
same. Your
also calling
face,
it
your
too,
hair,
and
just
this
your
is gonna
clothes are a
sound
little
really
different."
bad, but how they were portraying this guy too, since he's a hospital patient. For some odd reason, I even told my wife this. I don't know if I told you this. I instantly thought of schizophrenia.
Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of Jacob's Ladder for some reason.
Huh. Yeah, I got a big feeling because I keep on like looking like, oh, he's a patient. Like every single trailer we begin, it's like
Right.
he's a patient. So it's like something they're gonna base it off of some type of illness he has or something quirky's going on here. That's what I got
They've
from it.
used Jacob's. That's what I got too, and I also kind of thought to myself, like, they've used Jacob's Ladder as a source of inspiration
Inspiration.
before.
Yep.
Mhm. And, like, we've seen that since, like, Silent Hill 3, I believe,
Yeah.
with, like, the monsters doing the crazy, like, jittery
Yes.
things and stuff like that,
Actually, fun
like,
fact, I never seen that
um
movie, but I seen bits of that movie that I connected it. So I was like, oh.
yeah. Mhm. Or, like, the way that the doctors' faces are all contorted and stuff like that, like, yeah.
So Sean, you want me to start first, or would you like to start first? Your
Yeah.
mic cut
Knock
out.
yourself out.
All right. So main character energy slash if you were a main character in a video game, what would you be and why? Mine, surprisingly enough, my first one is going to be the Tarnish from Elden Ring, aka your main character.
Ooh.
Just
Hell yeah.
because
Okay.
the reasoning is one, you're a bad motherfucker. No matter how many times you have died, all right, and we all seen that die screen, all right. But
Yep.
the this all goes back to kind of what the topic we talked about and video game places that you would visit and why. And
Yeah, yeah,
Elden
yeah.
Ring, so the reason why I would be the main character is it comes back to that too, because now I get to see the place, I get to be the character, and that story is so fucking beautiful. And that's honestly why I would like to be him or her, you know, whoever it is you play as, because you could change
Mhm.
it. But I'm gonna say in my case him. But because it's just like you get to go through that hell, as fucked up as it says.
Mhm.
And it's just a beautiful fucking story that no other Souls game has given me. And yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't want to feel the pain and the boss fights and that you died 15,000 times and then just get told, hey, we took all your souls. Sorry, bud. That would drive me insane. But if we're just basing it off of like main character energy and I just fucking slide, like, that'd be cool. I would love to be
Yeah.
the main character in Elden Ring, which I guess is actually called the Tarnish. When I heard that, I was like, I actually never knew that until I did my research.
Right, it's like, well, so, like, after we pod, the boyfriend and I, we're gonna be playing the new DLC for Blasphemous because they
Oh
just
yeah.
came out with a new story arc and everything for that, and, it's the way that, it's so like, I didn't know the main character was just called the penitent one.
Oh okay.
I Yeah, so, I get it. When I just thought it was just main character, like, just
Right.
blank, you're the main character,
Yeah.
that is your main character. I didn't know that he came with a
Like for
name or anything
example,
like
like
that,
they
so I
have so
understand.
many shit. Like hell, I played as a vagabond my first playthrough, so I thought his name was literally Vagabond, but that's obviously your build and everything. I got that, but I thought that's just who he was. And that is
Right,
another reason
yeah,
why I would love to be him too, is just because the outfits, the different stuff you go. And I would like to think of it
mhm,
as if I am that character and I could restart different games, I can now be the samurai who does only bleed damage, you know, fucking vagabond who does colossal weapons type stuff and wear that kind of armor. I think that would be so cool. I really do. I
yeah,
think the
no,
life in
totally, I
Elden
agree
Ring,
with that.
even though everything tries to kill you in that game, but I think it'd be pretty fucking badass.
Speaking of speaking of things that are always trying to kill you, my first main character energy that I was thinking about would go all the way back to 1996,
Ooh.
with a pre-rendered 3D animation character on a 3D background called Donkey Kong. Um,
Okay, I love it already. What's going on here?
I don't know. I was like, if you think about like stylistically, like Donkey Kong, his jungle,
Donkey
his
Kong Country being
island,
the best
all
one, by the way.
the
I'm just throwing that out
right, exactly.
there. The
That's
music.
the
I hearing
the
that if you were the
music, right?
character, dude, like dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Real quick, sorry.
David Wise is an amazing composer.
You have made me want to replay that game so much, and then I want to hear why you want to be him. But I just got to throw this in here. You've been making me
So
want to replay that game so much to the point I have seen a nostalgia thing that sent me way back to the past.
yeah.
I was just scrolling through TikTok one day, and it was like, oh, imagine if you were Donkey Kong and you were on this level. It was that fucking light level. I totally forgot about that. where if you click it on, it will go
Mhm.
green and the motherfuckers will just run back and forth. I totally forgot
Yes.
about that level. And that brought me back to my Game Boy days at my grandma's house. Like that sent me back. And mind you, this is of course 3 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. And I
Yeah.
had to like get off of TikTok. I literally sat there and like I don't know if I had like PTSD or reminisce or what, but I remember just staring at the ceiling like, oh, like,
Oh, I remember that
oh my
level.
god,
It's not
dude.
even so, the real beauty behind that game is that every game had every level had a gimmick,
Oh,
and
100%.
that was the
It had
gimmick on
its
that level.
all had its like the sea levels, the fight, the railroad was my favorite,
Yeah.
man. It was so fucking pissed me off,
Oh,
but
I had the boyfriend play that level, and
oh,
he got so
it's
far, and then he
terrible.
was like, "Here, you take it," and I was like, "I got you." Um, and
Aren't they remastering that, by the way?
that I don't
I
know.
thought I heard a rumor saying that they are
I
remastering Donkey Kong Country for the Switch too.
Well, I mean, it's like it's
For
the
the
way that
Switch,
they
dude.
did like Donkey Kong.
Getting Ocarina of
Oh, they are?
Time, uh,
They are
remastered
doing
by
the
the way.
Ocarina of
Holy
Time.
fuck!
Yep.
I need to get a
Mhm.
Switch 2 right now. Anyway, my question to you though, sorry, we're getting off topic, is why would you be
Yeah,
that
you're
character
fine.
though? So what's up with that?
Well, first of all, he's like yoke as fuck, okay? And like all he wants is his fucking bananas. I can totally relate, even though I'm technically
Boss fights.
now
Yeah.
allergic to bananas.
Oh, you are?
But like, yeah,
Like
I can't
anaphylactic
eat
shock,
bananas.
or like you just
No, I
break
mean
out
like all the
hives?
things, like
Gotcha.
I just break like my mouth goes like my mouth it's like numb and stuff like that, and then
Oh
like my
my
throat
god.
like closes up. Yeah, fun times. Uh,
That sounds
So
terrible.
I have to take vitamin B pills, like complex vitamin B pills to get my
I did
potassium
not know
and
that about you.
B vitamins in. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't know that either. One day at work eating a banana. I was like, that's weird. My mouth is going tingly when I eat bananas. That used to not happen. And my friend goes, who's like allergic to everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to Warm Play-Doh. Um, he was like, oh, dude, that means you're allergic. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh no, it's happening. I'm 38 years old. I'm starting to become allergic well, I was like 37, but I was like, now I'm turning like 40 and I have like a whole new body that I'm not aware of. Like I'm having to
Bro,
relearn
how
like all
you
the
think I
shit that
felt,
now
dude? I turned
apparently I'm allergic to.
25 and all of a sudden it's like, and you have IBS. I'm like, huh? Like, where the fuck did that come from, dude? I used to eat shitty food all the time, and now you're
Right.
saying like, oh yeah, you go. Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. Um but yeah, Donkey Kong like he's strong.
Has Diddy
Honestly, like,
Kong.
he is, like, literally the guy yeah, he's got his buddy Diddy coming along with him, like, they're just pals living in their fucking hut, just chilling, and then some crocodiles go and try to,
Who's the
milk their
girl
day,
that
you know
he
what I'm
always
saying? Like,
liked? I always forget her name. What's her name?
Candy.
That's it. Yeah.
Candy's Save Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm such a fan for, like, no reason. Um, and then you got Funky Kong and his flights, you
Oh
got
my
Cranky
god, dude.
Kong.
I for some reason
I could name you
the best part too was the
like
grandpa who always just smacked him on the head.
yeah.
Like, it's like, what
Yeah.
his eyes like,
So the deep lore is that Cranky Kong was the Donkey Kong from the original Donkey Kong arcade games.
I thought I heard about that, but I can't really.
Yes, and so now Donkey Kong is like the new Donkey. It was Junior Donkey Kong, right? And now he's older, and now we've got Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, Tiny Kong, Lanky Kong, Chunky Kong, Kitty
My God, you
Kong,
know them all.
Funky
I only
Kong,
do
Funky
Diddy.
Kong, uh, Wrinkly Kong, uh, Cranky Kong, and Candy Kong. And I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody. I might be short one. But yeah, those are all the Kongs I think are from the OG uh Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 and the 64.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He's just got a cool like vibe about himself. He's just kind of like, "Oh, okay, let's just go do this thing. Oh, crocodiles, let's go fuck this shit up.
I was gonna
Like,
say you really
okay,
can't
just
go
another
wrong with
Tuesday
that.
to
That
me.
that was a tough. I shouldn't say tough. Well, tough meaning like that. That was a strong choice. honestly. I should
right?
say well,
Yeah. Like, I thought Mario, and I was like, "No, Mario's,
I
like,
thought the
the
same, bro,
hero.
but that's
He's"
not one of mine either. I thought of a lot actually.
before before we even started, we both were in the mindset of, like, "Okay, what Silent Hill character would be our main character energy?" And I was like,
It's
"None of
funny
these
because I
motherfuckers.
told my
Like, they're
wife
all
she
horrible."
she was like, "What are you guys podcasting about?" I told her, and her first thing was like, "Oh, you probably say Pyramid Head." I was like, "God no!" I was like, "No, no, that is terrible."
That's
And
horrible.
yeah, no, what Sean was saying too is yeah, we were talking about it, and yeah, that is true because we did think about Silent Hill characters, and we're like, no, that is like asking for depression. It really is. Like,
Yeah,
what?
literally,
Oh man, I love the game, but
literally.
fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, 10-10 would totally like, today I was, like, playing, some survival horror, and I was like, "You know what? I kinda feel like
You're fine. I was
doing
good.
something a little cozy," and I was like, "Let's just do Silent Hill 2. Let's just get into it," you know?
I just took a look at my Silent Hill collection over here. I do got ass, and I guess I'm gonna put you on the spot here. This is not one of our main character energies. I'm just gonna throw that out here for the viewers that are listening. Sean,
Oh, okay.
if you were a Silent Hill character, though, which one would you be uh, for main character
Ooh,
energy?
I think I would have to be basic bitch, uh, Harry Mason.
Okay, I fuck with that.
He's a writer, he is, giving, again, daddy vibes, and, he goes through a metamorphosis through his whole story of being just a writer who's trying to just win the Dad of the Year award, loses his daughter, and through the process um, alchemy and magic, he turns into a hero who tries to save the world.
I like that.
That's how I would put it, at least. So there's a little magic in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would be. I like to choose one. I would say probably, I hate to say it like this, Travis, maybe?
Specifically, I would be Harry Mason from the first video game, not the bullshit Shattered Memories where he's a
Oh, yeah.
drunkard and,
Yeah.
yeah, all that. Like, no, there's a distinction there.
I would,
Like,
yeah, I
yeah.
would like to set a
Travis,
lot
no,
of
Travis
people,
is a good pick.
a
I
lot of
mean,
people hate Origins. I
I get that.
actually enjoyed it. I hated it when I was a kid
Uh,
because I never understood it, but when I played it as an adult again and I live stream it, I actually enjoyed the game.
Here's my thing about Origins is that it's trying to get a it's like,
I
um
didn't like some of their designs. I will say that. Like the nurse designs was a little too. Meh. They were
there's a
trying.
the levels are cool, don't get me
Yes,
wrong, but it's like
absolutely.
that video game was asking for a chair at the big boys table, but its ass was too small to sit in that chair.
Yeah. Now the reason why I would probably say Travis
Like, if you
though,
think about the
because
journey, it's a lot.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say, it's a lot smaller of a s of it the journey of that game is a lot smaller than I think any other
Oh
installment
yeah.
of the
And that's
game
why I kind of liked
at the
about
end of
it
the
too
day.
is like when I was playing Origins, it didn't feel it just kind of like floated a little bit. I did get stuck a lot. Hell, it took me 2 hours to find one key. I even got a YouTube video of that, literally saying where the fuck is this key. And that's literally what it's titled as. Because I did no editing to that. But no, the reason why I say Origins though is because I really kind of felt how his parents just didn't fuck with him at all, didn't like him, and how his dad
Mhm.
betrayed him, and I just kind of related, I was like, damn, like this is deep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that.
Yeah.
My only problem is that, like, he literally almost runs over someone in the road,
Yes.
and then Alessa chooses him to come and get him,
True.
and then after he saves her from emulsion, he wakes up in the middle of town,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "Why would you stay here?"
Yeah,
Like, he
even
literally
the
his
wife.
first thought was like, "Oh, I wonder if that girl went to
Yeah.
the hospital," and then I'm just like, "Bro, you don't even know this girl," and you're
I mean,
like,
there's some good
"You're so
people out there
invested?"
like that, but even my wife was making comments to that game. She goes, "Okay, this is getting a little weird. How like curious he is about this girl."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was. Not like in a like a fun like, "Oh, I wonder if that girl made it alive." Like, that's a passing thought.
Yeah.
'Cause even I myself have had moments where I'm like this, "Oh, I helped that person out." Passing thought. I wonder how that person's doing. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna, like, show up at their front door and be like,
No.
"Hi, like, hi, Marcus, just checking in on you. Were you watching my stream this morning?" Like, I told you when I was streaming, and I was wanting to make sure. Like, that's a little invasive, and
Oh
that's pretty
yeah.
much what Travis does.
Yeah.
Like,
I do like I forget his name too. I would say as a second choice for mine would be from Downpour, honestly. I do like his
oh,
story.
Murphy Pendleton?
I like his story, you know. I
Yeah,
It's a little fucked up, but I like his story. I
yeah.
don't like the game though. The game suck, level
The
suck.
delivery of the delivery of his story is kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Now fucking Silent Hill 4, the killer. Whew. Yeah,
Walter
buddy.
Sullivan,
Yeah,
yeah,
that dude
man,
is twisted. Anyway,
right?
moving on. My second choice,
Yes.
and mine is kind of this is cheating now. I'm not gonna lie, I had to cheat on this one because I really I try to think about it, and I was going through everything, and I just couldn't pick one. So the reason why I'm cheating is I would say my online character of GTA, just because
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to pick
That's not
a.
a cheat, that's not a cheat.
I find it cheating because it's not technically a main character, it's your character. Because if we're talking about GTA, I could pick, I mean, there's so many main characters, you know,
I know,
especially
right.
like, for example, in the new one, or sorry, and GTA 5, I shouldn't say the new one because we're about to drop 6. By the way, I'm ready for GTA 6. Fuck yeah, dude. But
I'm
no,
so
you know, for
excited.
GTA 5, you get three characters. You play Travis, or I said
Mhm,
Travis, sorry, Trevor, Michael, or fucking Franklin, and it's like I can't
mhm.
really relate with those guys. And then it's just like then
I did
for.
prefer Franklin over the 2.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know, dude. Trevor went hard though for no fucking
He did,
reason.
yeah.
And I love how fucking like how
Yeah.
he would just randomly get pissed. But I love Franklin because he was friends with Lamar. I love Lamar.
Yes.
Oh my god, Lamar
Yeah.
is that guy. Anyway, but then it's like if I choose GTA 4, then you're Nico, and it's like I didn't really like his whole deal. And then it's like,
He was
even
a bit
if you go
contentious.
backwards, it's like I didn't like the characters. So I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. My online character from GTA 5, and here's why. It's
You curated the
GTA, dude.
character, it works.
As I say,
Yeah.
it's GTA. Now, what I kind of set this in two different segments. Now, you've never played
Mhm.
it, but I highly recommend it. But at this point, you might as well wait because I'm so hoping to God that we get a what would be called, I imagine, a 6M server, but 5M. 5M and my GTA character, yes, please. Because 5M is the RP of GTA roleplay, where you
Nice.
actually have to do stuff. You have to get a job. Like, for example, and it's all online too. You know, you actually get pulled over by other people who are playing as cops, and they do write you a ticket. And it does show. Like, I played as a LAPD in GTA,
Yeah.
and yeah, like you actually have to have two monitors because the other screen monitor is you writing in their license plate, and it will tell you all the charges they have. Same thing, you could actually arrest
The whole
people,
rap
take them.
sheet.
Oh yeah, and you could actually take them to jail, and jail time will be like, oh, if you get 100 days, that's 1 minute. You know, if you get 300 days, it's kind of like a minute and a half. It's not 3 minutes, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy. And it was crazy about 5M. So you live this RP life, and it's so great. Like my dude, I based off I just robbed cars, flipped them. I found guns in
Mhm.
cars, and it's crazy too because like guns in, if you find guns in RP, I found a fully loaded out Glock, and that bitch was selling for $53,000 on the street. And mind you, I was broke as shit. You know, yeah. And that was the scary part about playing 5M because then I got my buddies at work to play 5M with me who got really into it, and they actually have cars in the game. Like they have BMWs,
Yeah.
fucking GTRs, actual like car names, car brands. And it was like it's real life shit. And when me and my buddy was talking about this, I even told him, I was like, we gotta like chill out, because at one point I was like, yeah, dude, like yesterday, dude, when you wasn't on, I stole a
Starts turning
BMW.
into, starts turning into a Breaking Bad Second Life
Oh no, yeah,
situation.
yeah. And when you're talking out loud about it, like it actually sounds scary. Like I said, like I use that example. Like I remember talking to him
Yeah.
and he was across the line from me. I was like, yeah, dude, like I fucking stole a BMW yesterday when you wasn't on. And you know, if anybody's listening to this, they're like, what? And, you know, I'd be like, yeah, dude, it had like a Glock in it, and I fucking sold that bit. You know, like so people that listen to this are like, hold up, what? So
The context of it is specifically, yeah, in this video game, I was doing this thing,
yeah,
and
and the whole
then
time we're
this thing
talking about
happened,
5M
and
and they have no idea. I was like, yeah, we should probably like be careful how we're talking about this, especially at work, you know.
yeah.
So anyway, but those of you that are listening to the podcast and who also played 5M, or at least know 5M, because hell, that has a huge fan base. A lot of live streamers live stream it. A lot of people watch it on YouTube. Hell, I used to be one of those people. So yeah,
Yeah.
no. So anyway, and then let's get back into the actual nitty gritty here, which is, let's just
Yeah.
say we're not using 5M, for example. We're actually using my GTA Online character. I mean, come on, dude. How can you go wrong? It's GTA. So this is how I thought about it when I was thinking of this character. Is it's kind of real life. I mean, because for example, I'll use Silent Hill since that's what we talk about a lot. If I say, hey, I want my main character, if I could be a main character, I want to be, for example, Harry Mason. Okay, so the whole purpose of my life being in that world would just be looking for my daughter in fog fighting monsters. That's it. And then you just
Mhm.
restart. Where I looked at it as, okay, if I'm a GTA character, specifically my character, I get to live life like I am now. The only difference is I can respawn. I get money somehow. You know, you do heists on GTA. That's how you get money. You get shot by the police, you respawn. You know, there is no repercussions by it. So I looked at it like that, because that's why I would like to be that character, because I get to essentially just live my life with no repercussions besides dying and respawning, you know?
I
And I kind of like that idea.
Yeah,
So I kind of think out of the
I like
box of
that.
that one. Again, I couldn't pick a main character, and even if I did pick a main GTA character, I really can't. But let's just say I did. It all comes back to that fundamental of, you basically get to live a day and night life cycle. You just respawn no matter how many times you die, or however ways you die, and you get to just honestly do whatever the fuck you want. And I'm all about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
that's my second one. What about you?
Oh yeah. Mine, well, okay, so when I was, like, thinking about it, again, with the
Oh,
Silent Hill
I'm sorry.
characters, I
Can
was
I
like,
pause you there
"No,
real
that's
quick?
not
I
happening."
want to get a drink.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
bad.
Yeah, 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 totally. Yeah. So, by the way, everybody, while we're waiting on a drink for Dom, don't forget to check out the evilhour.com, where you can listen to our previous episodes. And there's also blogs about urban legends, local or otherwise, on the website. Are slowly building up a community, and it just would mean a lot to us if you guys tell a friend, tell a buddy, listen to an episode. Don't forget to 5-star review on Apple or on Spotify, the podcast. We'd really appreciate that. Okay,
Yeah.
so for my second, um, oh, what are you drinking, by the way?
Bush Light, as always.
Oh, I'm
Please
drinking
sponsor me.
Two Towns Cider House, not sponsored in any way.
Let
This is the Huckleberry Cosmic Crisp
me see that bad boy. Is that like an IPA, or what? Or what we? No, it's a cider.
cider.
Mm.
It's a
I love
cider.
ciders.
Me too. My second character is Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and here's
Why?
why. I thought about this. Because he relies on tactile industrial machinery.
Okay.
I do as well.
Oh,
Like,
I.
and that could be from anything. Yeah, right. I was like, I do as well. Um, and he spends his time fixing gravity centrifuges, solar arrays, circuit breakers, kinetic static modules, and things like that. And in a way, for myself, even though I'm not necessarily a machinist, um, there's a part of like being a improviser. Even he's a weaponry improviser as well. Where like for me, I would say like my weapons are more like the synthesizers here,
Yeah.
where like I improvise off of these things. But like when it comes to like what I actually do for a living outside of podcasting and being a musician, is being that connection between what the mechanics do and then how they write everything up so that way it uplines and we collect all the data and then shoot the data out to like big wigs who are looking at that information and going like, "Oh, okay, these guys are doing their job." Like I'm that flow of information in between. Like
Yeah.
if one person sees a problem wrong, then I help with curating that data saying, "Okay, so this is wrong. This is what we need to do to fix it." And then they go off and they do it to the best of their abilities, even to the point of like for example, if one of my coworkers isn't in for the day, and one of their publications is off track or one of their like how-to guides is off track, not up to date, right? Then it's up to me to facilitate giving that information to those folks. So in a way, being like Isaac Clarke with like having to find the puzzle pieces and put them together and like somehow like in a way go, okay, I did the thing.
Right.
Go have fun. Shoo. Like, you
I
know
will
what I
say
mean?
this though, to
Minus the monsters.
put my 2 cents in, I was gonna say that would fucking suck to live that lifestyle. I'm sorry that he picked that just because the monsters part. My God. But no, I was telling Diz here
Yeah.
because he goes, did you say Dead Space? And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, I'm not gonna lie though, the multiplayer in Dead Space 2 went fucking nuts. That was pretty
I have Dead Space 3 on my Switch, or not my Switch, my Steam Deck, and I have full intentions of playing it multiplayer with Warm Play-Doh. It's just that
good. Oh
our
man.
schedules have not been friendly to one another,
Yeah.
so we haven't been able to play multiplayer as much as
Yeah,
I would
the
love to
the
play that game.
multiplayer is, if you didn't know, especially in the second one. I thought third was only co-op, so you kind of just ran through the story together, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But the second one, you get to play as the enemies and the Dead Space guys, and
Yes.
that shit
Mhm.
went fucking crazy, dude. You guys is killing each
Yeah.
other and that. But a lot of people didn't know. But that's like The Last of Us. The Last of Us had a multiplayer, and to this day.
Yep.
I tell everybody all the time. They remade Last of Us what, like fucking 3 times now. Um,
Mhm.
they remade it. The day they say that they are bringing the multiplayer back, I will be the very first one to drop money on that game.
Oh,
Like The
yeah.
Last of Us was a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. It's kind of like Days Gone. Like I would honestly choose that
Yeah.
character to be my main character too, but he wasn't on
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah,
list.
yeah. Joel?
No, Deacon or
Oh, not Joel.
Yeah, or Duncan. Fuck, what was his name?
Duncan from
Yeah.
Days Gone,
Yeah,
right.
Days Gone. That or Deacon? Now I can't fucking think of it. Anyway,
Well, it's Latitude now. I thought I was, like, really, like, confident in that. Now, like like, when
yeah,
you have 2 characters who start with the same first letter of a name, you're like, "Ah, shit."
maybe it is Deacon. Yeah, I'm looking this up real quick. Anyway, moral of the
Yeah.
story is a lot of people didn't know that The Last of Us had a multiplayer on it. It was a 5v5, and it was a search and destroy type style game. Is once you die, you don't come back until the next round. And dude, a lot of
Right.
people don't even know that The Last of Us had a multiplayer like that, and that shit went fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, find your equipment. You had to find like stuff, and while you're like getting shot, while your teammates are getting shot, and like I said, as a 5v5, you gotta like build fucking
Yeah.
bombs or whatever, and hope they fucking, and then you had to like down them because once you down them, they could get revived. So you have to actually use a finishing move on them. Dude, it was so
Oh,
good. You didn't know this? See, a lot of people don't.
did not know this.
Oh my god, yeah. And yes, this came back. This was back on the PlayStation 3 when The Last of Us first dropped, and ever since they remade it, like for the 4 and 5, it never they
Yeah.
and there was rumors, and you can look this up too. There was rumors that they were actually going to bring it back this year. The team was going to bring back the multiplayer 5v5, and I think they didn't have enough money, or they kind of just gave up on it. and they were like, "Yeah, no, we're not bringing back." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Put a pin in that. Remind me at the end of this podcast. I want to send you a quick video of it and have you watch it with me,
Sure.
dude. It went
Put a pin in
fucking
that because
nuts.
it's the way that, like, it kinda reminded me of something that I was listening to earlier today, and it was how how shot in the foot I feel like the 3 major, video game consoles
Yeah,
are just they're just glutton for punishment when it comes to clearly this is not the right answer, but you are choosing to make the wrong answer. So for Xbox, it would be like, oh gee, I don't know, shutting down development teams when they're like literally inches away from releasing a video game. Because like, what do they have for video games?
yeah,
Like exclusively, Xbox has I don't know any exclusive Xbox video games that have come out in years,
yeah,
and the CEO was like, "Oh, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing," which she's actively not doing that, and then, like, um, boyfriend unit was telling me about how for so he found a video game, super cute, super fun. I love it, and I'm grateful that we have 2 controllers so we could sit side by side
yeah,
on a couch and play this game together, but then I thought to myself like, "Oh, well, you know, if I got the game for like, I don't know, Dom, Lightbright, King J935, it'd be fun for all of us to be sitting there or, you know, be like, you know, queued up and playing with each other, right?"
right,
Unfortunately, if you don't pay for the hundred some odd dollars for a PlayStation, then you're not going to be multiplaying with anybody anytime
yeah,
soon. And that's unfortunate because I was speaking earlier today about how, like, you know, I know that a lot of folks they complain about how they miss that human connection with playing with other folks. That's why I'm a huge proponent for, like, you know, calling your friends, having a day over, playing a board game, playing a card game, doing something, drinking a brew together while you're at
yes,
it, listening to some music and just having a fun time.
yes,
Or even just busting out that good old 1996, 1994 Super Nintendo and playing a couple of two-player video games, you know, with your significant other and just having a fun time with it.
right.
Um, that is something that I think is seriously being missed right now, and by making someone pay $100 for a feature that's otherwise should be free with your internet bill is absolutely asinine. And
Yeah,
then you've got Nintendo who has no problem spending $60 for a key code for you to pretty much rent a video game because what is the purpose of owning a physical copy of anything if it doesn't do anything?
yeah, we always talk about it on our podcast
Welcome to
all the time,
America.
but I just miss when you would pre-order a game. It would come with shirts, a statue, maybe a still book, and now you just get the
Yeah.
game 2 days early, and that's it.
Maybe some digital flair, like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like, I'm
3
not gonna
hours of
lie,
music
like, me
from a
and you dropped
composer.
money on every single Silent Hill, but it's just like the fact that they're like, "Oh yeah, you get one skin and the art book." I'm like, "Cool." Like, you couldn't give me
Yeah.
like the statue. What would be really cool? I'm not asking for a real one, but maybe for like the new Silent Hill that we just pre-ordered, they could have sent us like a little radio with it, and not a real radio, but like the radio that it uses as a prop.
Yeah,
That would have been cool, but that's
right.
not a thing no
You know what? At this
more.
point, since we've been doing the Lord's work for 3 years about Silent Hill as an IP, they should just throw us into, like, the thank yous,
Oh my god.
the evil hour. Just throw the
Yeah.
evil hour into, like, the thank
Just
yous
start
at,
giving
like, the
us the
very
game for
bottom of
free,
yeah, just
whatever.
we're not asking for much. Like, really just tuppence.
We're just
Like
helping your community out and you get more money, but fuck me, whatever. Like, it'd be cool. I'm not a Silent Hill F fan, but hear me out. Steelbook, and we get the fox mask as a prop.
right.
There's an idea. Just saying.
We're not asking for much.
Yeah.
Just tuppence.
Silent Hill 2
Just
remake.
tuppence.
Maybe it could have came with that jacket that you charge $150 for, which I paid. I paid. But
I
still,
know.
maybe we
I
get
know.
that. I'm just throwing that out there. Not asking much.
Just just some
Fuck me.
simple ideas
Yeah,
out
just
there.
fuck me. So anyway, for my third one, you might be very impressed by this, is John Marston from Red Dead Redemption. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
talked
All right.
about this with my wife literally right before live. I didn't have a third one until I literally thought of it, and then I thought of it. I was gonna say Arthur
Mhm.
Morgan, but here's my problem.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Okay, listen.
No, you're fine. It's Red Dead
No,
Redemption. It's
no,
been
no,
out for
I
a
was gonna
minute. We already
say,
know what
listen,
happens.
that's what I was gonna say. Listen, this game dropped in 2018. If you have not beaten the game, that's on you. And if you're playing it right now and you're listening to the podcast and you haven't beaten the game, again, 2018, bud, that's on you. Anyway, the reason why I didn't say Arthur Morgan is because he dies from tuberculosis, and that doesn't sound fun whatsoever.
No, it's not
No.
fun.
And don't
No.
get me wrong,
You're
I
you're
think
you're
John
just
Marston dies. I have not actually beaten Red Dead Redemption, believe it or not.
I don't remember. It's
I
been
don't
so
think he
long. I
dies
haven't played that
because
game
he
since
he is in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I believe that's after Redemption, or it's either after or before Redemption. Either or, I don't think John Marston died. I thought he did. I think he does.
I haven't played Red Dead anything since 2019 when we were on deployment because we had jack all nothing else better to do with our free time, and I was too busy just playing poker just to A, learn
Oh
the
my
game,
god,
and B,
yeah.
go down to the galley and steal people's money because, like, no one knew that I clocked in hours.
So actually, he did die. He got into a shootout
Oh,
by
he did?
protecting his
Oh.
family. I thought he did. Okay, but anyway, here's my thing.
Oh, that's sad.
Right?
Well, whatever. At
Here's
least
my
he goes out in a blaze of glory and
yeah,
not, like,
not die from
tuberculosis.
tuberculosis. Oh my god. Anyway, no, so here's my thing why I would like to say John Marston. One, just like Arthur Morgan, both badass
Mhm.
characters. You know, main character energy for sure. You know.
Mhm.
And then like you said, one, my whole time I play Red Dead Redemption 2 is either two things. I be a dick online where I just go around and lasso people and then just drag them. Honestly, or
Yeah.
I just honestly just play poker. But just like 5M on
I love the
GTA,
poker
oh dude, the
mechanic.
poker is fucking badass in
Oh,
that game. That's the only reason why I'm rich as fuck is literally because of poker in that game. I done nothing else online besides poker.
I think I've told you this before, but we'll still leave it as a legacy story. So my buddy John, he was a PR2 in the Paraloft. I was an AZ2 who happened to work in the same shop because of circumstances. Well, it was his video game console and his save file. So I said, "Hey, since
Oh,
I'm
okay.
working an opposite shift of you, here's a question. Um, I'm trying to learn how to play poker. Red Dead Redemption 2 has poker in it. How about you drop me off in a town and I just play poker throughout the night and I'll just make sure that we're not under, we're always over, if not more, hopefully. I'll save the game, leave it for you to take care of, and then we'll just go about our business." He's like, "Okay, yeah, cool." What he didn't realize was that sometimes I would get a little greedy and just kill people and take their money when I went under. So
And then just went back to gamble.
but the problem is I didn't know how to mount a horse and I also did not know how to
Oh.
run on
Oh
a horse.
god.
So, like, the worst case scenario that happened was I shot, like, the 3 people at the table, I took all their money, there was a bit of a scuffle in the saloon, as per usual. I ran out, and then I just started booking it down the main road,
He just
out
fucking
of town. I left the horse. I left the horse. I left everything behind except for our money, and then wrote, like, on a little sticky note, like, "Dear John, I'm super sorry that I well, 1, we have more money, but 2, you probably don't wanna go back to this town. We kinda have a bounty on us. Best of luck to that. See you in the evening." Like,
That's crazy, dude.
imagine walking into that as your message.
Dude, I no, so like fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh no, so like in Red Dead Redemption 2, dude, I fucking no, oh now I remember what I was gonna say. So they have a 5M server as well in Red Dead Redemption. By the way, I just now realized I did 2 Rockstar games. So shout out to Rockstar, I guess.
You did,
But
yeah.
no, so they do have a 5M server too where you could play realistically, which that's cool. I never actually tried that, so whatever, maybe I should.
Huh,
But anyway, back to
yeah,
my
try it
thing
out.
about Red Dead Redemption, aka John Marston, and why I would pick him is because that lifestyle, man. One, it's like that country cowboy lifestyle, bad motherfucker in town
Mhm.
who was good but also could be bad. You know, he was mainly good though, just like Arthur Morgan. You know, they were train
Yep.
robbers, but he protected the people and he cared for people.
Right.
With that being said, going on again, I thought two parts like this. One of them, just like GTA, is the lifestyle. I don't
Mhm.
want to, and again, no offense to your choosing, but if I lived a Dead Space lifestyle, one, fuck that. You know, that sounds terrible living that kind. I understood what you said there, but I'm just thinking
Yeah.
environment wise.
Big picture wise, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. So that's why I took is big picture wise is you live the old
Mm,
ranch style, did your cowboy shit. But I also made this into two parts. Get a hint here, Rockstar, because I know that we're getting a GTA 6. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait for it. But
humbly.
also you get to play John Marston in Red Dead Redemption 2, or sorry, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. So now I
Oh,
could
yeah, that's
be
right.
killing fucking zombies in the ranch style cowboy life, and you can't get nothing better than that. So that is also why I choose that
Yeah.
lifestyle because again, if we go back, I'll just be repeating what I said, just like GTA. Again, both Rockstar games, but just to sum it up to you, you die, you respawn, you get caught by cops, you respawn, you know, the whole 9 yards. And then not only that, this time I get to live as a cowboy instead of a gangster, you know. So that is why I choose I
Right.
guess you would say John Marston. I wouldn't mind Arthur Morgan. Again, I love Arthur Morgan. I love his story. Again, I could get behind the train robbing shit. You know, I would like to say that. Here's my thing. One, again, the ending, I don't want to die like that. That sounds fucking terrible. And two, they don't
It
have a Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare 2. Please, please, like I swear to God, they come out with that, I will be the
the
first
one job.
motherfucker to buy it. I will be. I'll be the top of the list. But
What they would need to do, though, is they would need to mail you, like, a, plushie doll of, like, a, zombie cowboy on,
yeah,
like, pre-order drop, you know what I'm
yeah, that'd
saying?
be cool.
Like, that'd be
There you
kinda
go.
cool,
See,
wouldn't
all
it?
right, thinking, man.
We're not
Oh
asking for
yeah,
much, just
and
tuppence,
shout
just
out to my
tuppence.
horse that I haven't seen since 2019 on Red Dead Redemption 2. Clip Clop. I miss you. I named him Clip Clop. Yeah, and I got two horses. My other one is Nissan Skyline 1864. So shout out to that
Uh,
one too. I haven't seen you since 2019.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got two horses. One's named Clip Clop and
Oh,
Nissan Skyline 1864.
that's hilarious. That is
So, oh,
hilarious.
by the way, if you don't know this, Sean, if you play online with that, people could see your horse's name. So that's also why I named it. So it could be like 1864 Nissan Skyline. Like, what the fuck?
I never got to name the horses. That was all on PR2's, thing, right? I just so
Oh
happened to
no,
be
you don't name
spawned
them on
at the
Red Dead Redemption. Or did you play 2 or did you play Red Dead Redemption?
I played 2.
Oh, okay, so you do get to name the horses. Okay, my bad then. I was gonna say
Mhm.
on the Red Dead Redemption you
Yeah.
don't name the horses.
Right. And on Red Dead Redemption 2, God, I never got a chance to name a horse, but if I was to name a horse on Red Dead Redemption 2, it'd be ooh, I don't know, like maybe something classic like El Kabong.
Oh dude, yeah, no, I had a donkey on there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that one was named Polo Loco.
Oh yeah. Polo
Yeah, it
Loco.
was either that one or El Chapo. That
Oh, that's
that's gonna be the
awesome.
names. Yeah. So
Oh
no, but
yeah.
no, I wouldn't mind now that I'm kind of really thinking about it and the drinks are kind of hit and is Arthur Morgan. I wouldn't really mind that just so I could just be like Dutch, Dutch,
Right. Dutch.
Lenny. That's my favorite part where he got fucked up in Lenny. Oh my god! And Sean,
Right?
that will make a grown man cry when Sean died. Oh
Oh,
my
didn't
god.
it?
I
Yeah, I
I
remember
love
that.
Sean.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen he was Irish and everything, I loved him. And then you seen him get clapped. I'm like,
And the way they spelled his name,
oh
the
my
way they spelled his
yeah.
name too, I was like,
But dude, oh man, that game.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
Actually, believe it or not, though, I ruined the game for me. But I actually never beat Red Dead Redemption 2. I just know everything about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right. I mean, because it's like 2026. How do you not
yeah.
know about this point?
Yeah, but I actually don't know like all
Right?
the story. I actually seen the part where Sean dies, and that's actually where I left off. Besides that, I don't know what happens here until you
Oh.
apparently get tuberculosis. That's all I know.
Oh, no, I've seen
Oh,
things.
have
I
you?
have
Oh, so
literally
wait, it goes in
seen
deeper.
things.
I thought
Yes.
like the deepest was like Sean's
Ye
part. Honestly, that fucked me up. I didn't want to play after that.
No.
Oh God,
There's
I
there's
honestly thought about
bayous and
re-downloading.
alligators and
I thought about re-downloading it and honestly live streaming it for Twitch, but then I thought
yeah.
about it because they're like, "Oh yeah, this is like damn near a 75-hour story mode." And I was like, "Oh, do I really want to do that for a
You know, for
live stream
someone who spent like 11 hours following a IGN? No, not IGN. Yeah, IGN. I think I was in IGN. I was following a walkthrough, and it took me 11 hours to read a walkthrough and figure out how to get through Resident Evil 2. I've been putting in the goddamn work,
You
everybody. I
have
swear to
been, dude.
God.
I've been very surprised what you've been doing.
Seriously.
Honorable mention for me, real
Thank
quick.
you.
I almost did a Fallout character and or Skyrim. Or I shouldn't say Skyrim or
Oh, if I was
Elder. I almost said Elder Ring. Elder Scrolls
you
character.
know, going off of that, if I was a main character energy, it would be the main character from Fallout 3.
I feel okay. Honestly, I was thinking 3, 4,
Well,
or honestly, yeah, 3 or 4.
yeah,
New Vegas wasn't it for
yeah.
me. A lot of people love New Vegas, and a lot of people are,
No.
dude. The amount of times I get shit on because I say I don't like New
The
Vegas.
amount of times no, 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 it's the amount of times that, like, people oops, my bad. It's the amount of times that, like, people at work will be like, "Oh, yeah, I was playing a nostalgic game and I was playing, New Vegas." I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah. You
oh."
know, it's also shit. I got New Vegas as an Easter present when I was a kid, and I was so hype. I was so hype, and then I played the game. And I was like,
Thanks, Jesus.
yeah. Anyway, so what's your last one?
My last one is Amanda Ripley from Alien Isolation.
Okay, hold on,
Here's the
real
reason
quick.
why.
I'm sorry. No, hold on. I gotta pause you. I tried. I tried.
Really?
I tried multiple times. I bought the game,
Oh,
got a refund on Steam because at that time. Anyway, got a refund, and then I even tried watching YouTube videos. The game is so like when I see people playing on YouTube, I'm like, oh, it just kind of fun. To me, it's so slow. I can't get behind it.
yeah.
And then Steam, I think last year or 2 years ago, I want to say it was 2 years ago, 2024.
Coming out with a new one.
Yeah, I seen that. They
Yeah.
released the game for free, so I purchased it,
Mhm.
and it was on my Steam. And then last year, I tried replaying it. I got further than what I got the previous times, and I had to delete it. I was mentally just going fucking insane. I couldn't. I fucking couldn't. So I just want to put my 2 cents in there because I want to know your reason. Why the fuck would you be this person? Because that game to me, and people say to this day, real quick, I'm sorry, but people to this day
You're
say
fine.
that that is in the top 10 most horror games out there, and that's why I try to play it, and I just can't. It's too fucking boring for me, but it is in the top 10 most horror games in the whole world, being in there with
So,
Amnesia.
maybe a little bit about you're a fan of the Alien movies, right? Like the
I'm
OG
actually
ones?
not. I never got into Alien and Predator. I never got into Alien. I never got. I don't really
Okay.
like sci-fi worth a motherfucker. Like I don't care for sci-fi.
The thing is that during the time that Alien was coming out, it was in this whole wave of sci-fi films coming out. We have Star Wars coming out. The Rock, literally the Rock's like if you were to put a music genre to a movie, Star Wars was heavy metal. Star Trek decided
Okay, so
after
yeah, Star
being a
Trek,
TV show for so
Doctor
long.
Who, I imagine was coming out around these
Right.
times. Yeah.
Well, so Star Trek, you could kind of think of that as more like classical music.
Okay.
And again, we're just assigning genres of music to these movies. So Star Wars, heavy metal. Star Trek, classical.
Right.
And then you've got Alien going for itself. And Alien is like electronic music,
Okay.
okay? But not just any kind of electronic music. We are not talking about like with a beat, with like a four on the floor beat. We're talking like any genre between ambient to industrial to
Oh, okay.
gabber to any of those in between, right? And so that's all electronic music. Think of like Alien as like electronic music. So Alien, as far as a movie is concerned, has the slow pacedness. Oh, and also there was another movie that came out and it was called Space Odyssey 2000.
Okay.
Space Odyssey 2000 is a slow, slow creep of a movie. Everyone knows the intro with the monkeys and the ba 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 dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun dun.
okay, yeah.
You know? Yeah. So slowest fucking film you could ever fucking watch, but if you watch it, it's actually a good piece of film. Star Trek's a little slower, like not as slow as that one, but it's a pretty fucking slog. Alien's a lot faster than Star Trek, but then you got Star Wars over here who has like no fucking breaks and just goes, okay? Like from beginning to end, you're getting a full meal and you have a movie. So for Alien, I would suggest watching the first one. The second one's a lot better, I think, and then like the third one's okay. You don't need to watch any of the other ones. Do
So
not watch
my
Romulus. It
question,
is
because
literally
everybody always has this question: were you more Alien or
yeah.
Predator?
Well,
I don't even like using
um,
that word nowadays because I'm more of the one, because I'll just say that because I don't even want to say the word, but
I've
because
seen
he
more
is so
Alien films
badass.
than I
Like,
have
dude has
Predators.
stealth, dude has a cool ass sound,
Yeah,
dude has a fucking laser beam,
right.
and then he has like the fucking sword thing. Bad motherfucker. Oh, dreadlocks, bro. Come on.
Mhm.
And but I will say this:
I think I've
Alien to
seen
me always looked more badass looking, and the tail's fucked, and the tongue. But I love everything
mhm.
that Predator has. The sound. I didn't like his actual style outside the mask. I thought like whatever.
Yeah. It kinda I honestly, like, I've always thought of, like, okay, Predator when he does, like, the little thing with
Yeah,
his face,
yeah. I wasn't really a
I was like, "Oh, wow, that's like a." I was like, "Ooh, that's a very angry vagina."
big fan. For
Um,
real, dude. Yeah, I was already thinking that before you said it.
actually, I have a core memory. So back when I was in, I'll answer your question real quick. So I have watched more Alien films than I
Oh
have
yes,
Predators.
yeah, really.
Not to say that I don't like Predator films, but, like,
They're
you would
too
have to catch
gory
me
for
in a
me.
mood.
Does that make sense? It's always
Well, I
like
mean, the
the army
premises of
going
every, like
against Predator, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't get behind that
Well,
part. Like they're in the jungle, and
the premises of Alien is that there is a alien entity that is evolving, and they use their face things to input their,
right, because you
DNA,
have
and then
different
what comes
species.
out of it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it could be the same alien species doing that same thing to multiple different,
Because the queen's fucked.
genomes.
The queen is
Well, yeah.
whoa.
But that's the kind of the whole point is that, like, there's always a queen. Maybe it's, like, kinda, like, feeds into, like, the Star Trek Borg thing, where you have the queen, and you have the drones,
Yeah.
you know? Um, but, like, for Predator, it's always, like, this kinda game of, like, so we have the one Predator, and his whole job is to try to kill everybody except for, like, the one who survives,
Yeah,
you
and I
know?
didn't really
And
like
then,
how they
like
made them more of a tribal thing. Like they're
right,
I didn't
yeah,
like that either.
yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
aliens
Whether
just
there's, like,
fucked.
only 1 predator or 2 or but yeah,
Like
Aliens, it's a full
when you're
survival
an
story.
alien, you're not they're not in there with you. You're in there with them type shit, you know?
Right, exactly, exactly, exactly.
So why would you pick
So,
this character though? Sorry, we keep on getting off topics. But why
oh, no, no, wait, 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 let me get back to
yeah,
Predator real
you're
quick.
fine.
So,
You're
like,
fine.
that whole, like, face thing,
Yeah.
So I watched this video back when I was a corpsman in the military. There was this video of this guy. He was up on the top of a he was wanting to jump over a ledge essentially to go into the water down below, but down below was like this like cement plank
Yeah.
that was like floating down there or something like that. And so, mind you, these guys aren't going feet first. These guys are going face first. And so you already beat me to the punch, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So this guy jumps off, he goes face first, and apparently the corner of the edge of that bottom plank down there met the middle of his face, and his body is floating in the water, and there's just this big pool of blood around him. So his friends go and call 911. They get him, and literally his face is split right down the middle, and there's like this whole like you can see like his breath is like hyper convulsing, and they're trying to put his face back together again, and you just see like the mandible is completely cut in half
Oh,
all
I
the way
think yeah,
down
I
and
know what.
in, and then
Yeah,
like
I seen that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's we use videos like that for training purposes, everybody. So
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Wow, that is a core memory. Wow, yeah, because
that
that
is
was
a core
fuck.
memory.
Because he survived.
Um, I don't think he
Oh, he
survived. Did
didn't.
he survive?
I know he was breathing on
He
like
did
the
not?
operating table. I know
Yeah.
that,
I don't
but
think he
that's
made
all
it
I
off the
knew.
operator. I would be surprised if he made it off the operating table.
Okay, yeah, no, that's all I knew because I have seen
Yeah.
that before.
'Cause if anything, you would have to try to cut here I'm sorry, here to put in a trachea for him to breathe because he was like if you saw how the way that he was breathing,
Yeah.
his whole diaphragm was working to try to
Oh yeah.
breathe because he just wasn't able to do
Maybe he did
anything, you know
die.
what I mean?
Maybe he did die.
I don't
All I know
know.
is I saw the
That's an
operating table
internet deep
part,
dive.
and that was it. That's all
Yeah.
you heard.
Um, that's a little bit of 2011 for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
The reason
forgot
why I
all
would
about
be
that.
Amanda Ripley, um okay, so first and foremost, her technical background, right? I like that part about her. She has a savvy for hacking codes. I myself love coding as well a little bit. And Makes shifting, of course, electronic devices as a core for her personality. I too like to tinker and like makeshift things out of stuff like that, or like think to myself like, well, if I was to create like my own device, what would I want? And that has created like ideas, but I'm just an idea person. I don't exactly I don't have exactly the tinkering bits to get things like done essentially. But if I could code it, I can HTML that and CSS plus it the hell out of it and Java. I could do those three, but after that, it's kind of a nope. We're not doing this today. That's why I liked Fallout 3 was because like, you'd pull up the little screen, you'd have to like read the coding
Yep,
and
yep,
select the
yep.
password.
See,
You know
I
what I
never
mean?
did that.
Like
I
I
just kind of
love that
clicked and
part.
hoped to God, and honestly, it always worked. I
Oh,
didn't. There's just something
no,
that
there
you
was
gotta
more
read there.
finessing for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never knew that. I just clicked.
they're all in parts. It's all in
Yeah, I
parts.
just looked for like the longer part
Yeah.
because it'd be like did and it'd be like that. I'm like, okay, it's that one. Like that's all I would do.
I'm all looking up I'm like literally looking off to the side going like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, no,
Like,
I did. The amount
I
of times I got
actually
locked out though.
yeah, no, you see, 9 times out of 10, I would be locked in and not locked out because I would be able to go in and get the
Believe it or
things that I
not,
wanted
though,
and get
and
out.
I would literally put my whole paycheck on the line for this. The amount of times I have gotten it right on first try just by being like, it's that one. You'd be very surprised. You'd be very fine. I just thought
Right.
that's how it was. I thought you just look for it, oh, and then it's like, okay, it's that. I didn't until literally till this day, fucking June 20th, 2026. I just now realized there's something you gotta read there. I did not know that.
Holy shit.
I've been
Yeah.
playing Fallout since.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I
alright.
kind of want
It's
to go
fine
back
though.
and look at what you're
But yeah,
talking
it's like those kind of things that like made me kind of go like, "Oh, Amanda Ripley." Like I could see myself taking on those main character qualities and running with it with my own flair to it if I so will. Yeah, man. Well, those are my main character
Nice.
energies that I liked. I'm about to start off on a new ghost story that is a local lore. It's called The Pink Lady of Yosemite. Ready for this wild ride, man?
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
Yosemite National Park. The Pink Lady of Yosemite. And the ancient sequoias of granite cliffs of Yosemite could talk. They tell stories of a century's worth of travelers. But in the hallways of historic Wallona Hotel, one traveler is said to have never checked out. She is known as the Pink Lady of Yosemite. And while the park is famous for its natural wonders, this Victorian era specter is its most elegant supernatural mystery. We're going back to the 1800s, brother.
Okay.
A Victorian tragedy. That's actually might have, like, a little bit of, like, that, Red Dead Redemption arc
Okay.
to it,
I mean, you said
right? Because like,
Yosemite.
1800s,
Yeah, as I was saying.
right? The Wawona Hotel, built in the 1800s, is a masterpiece of park park architecture, white wooden verandas, period furnishings, and a sense of timelessness. The legend of the Pink Lady is tied to this era, specifically the late 19th or early 20th century. The most popular version of the origin story involves a young woman who was staying at the hotel while awaiting the return of her fiance. Oh, classic, right?
Hey, yep.
Legend says he was Legend says he was a climber or a hunter who headed into the rugged Sierra wilderness and never returned. Heartbroken, the woman spent her days pacing the hotel's long, sweeping verandas in her favorite pink silk gown, watching the road or for a horse or a carriage that would never arrive. Some say she eventually died of a broken heart, because that's a thing, in her room, while others suggest she perished during a harsh storm, her spirit remaining tethered to the only place she felt close to him. The Spectre Socialite. Unlike many of the California's more aggressive legends, like the Charman that we spoke about last time,
Yeah.
the Pink Lady is described as a gentle, almost comforting presence. She isn't there to scare, she's there to linger. Scent of wildflowers. The most frequent sighting of the Pink Lady isn't actually visual. Guests and staff often report a sudden overwhelming scent of fresh cut wildflowers or vintage perfume in the hallways. Even when the windows are sealed tight against the winter chill, the scent is said to follow her as she moves from room to room. Questions, comments, concerns?
Well, no, no, I'm still following.
Okay. The hallway wanderer. When she is seen, she appears as a misty, translucent figure in a long, flowing pink dress with puffed Victorian sleeves. She is most commonly spotted in the main building or near the Wawona's parlors. Witnesses describe her as looking lost but peaceful, often staring out of the windows toward the mountains before fading into the woodwork.
No. Huh. So now,
Housekeepers
now
at
I
the
do have
Wawona
a
have
question.
shared.
So she goes out to the
Okay, what's that?
woodwork, but she haunts the halls. So my question
So it's like,
is she going out to the woodwork to still look for said, you know?
right? Maybe, I don't know. The real question is who was this girl supposed to be betrothed to? Like, no
Right.
one gives, like, a name to this lady,
That's
and I
kind of
tried looking for a name.
no, okay, so that's what I was gonna say. So that's like in my little spoiler alert here for you guys are in my moto vlog era. I haven't made one yet.
Which you should be, by the way.
I know, but the storms, brother, the storms. Anyway, so as just what you are talking about and trying to do your research, little spoiler alert here for those of you that are going to be checking out my next video, which might be tomorrow, might. Anyway, as
Hell
I'm
yeah.
doing a diner of a ghost named Hector. Here's the problem,
Okay.
and the reason why I haven't been doing it much because There's actually no info on Hector besides a few that I will be saying in the video. So stay, or I don't stay. Sorry. Check out when the video uploads, but there's no information. There's no. I will spoil this. There's no way.
It's
There's no reason why he
yeah.
died. There's no background on how long he's been there. There's no when he died, how he died. I know I said that already, but like there's nothing. All that I know is that there's a ghost at this diner named Hector, and there's some other shit going on. So
So about
yeah,
that, it's kind of the same way as like in the last place I lived in, the loft I used to live in. I swear to God, there was a ghost in it, and I used to just call her Margaret, just for funsies. And hell if I know if there's actually a real ghost in there, but you know, it
yeah.
agreed with the name Margaret. So I'd walk in, I'd say, "Hello, Margaret," and then I just go about my business, like,
It- yeah. So just
but
like what you're saying here is
for
like you're trying to
Henry,
do your research. It's like you get no. It's like, oh, also I'm gonna
I
be
tried.
mentioning. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, what I was gonna say is I will be mentioning it in my next Mo vlog too, because it reminded me is I had my on the Brown Roadhouse, I had that story completely wrong
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I got fact checked,
Oh,
which I am very happy
oh,
about the community coming back to me and be like, here's the actual story of the house. So it's semi similar, or simulator. Anyway, it's similar. Oh my god, to what I said, but
Englishing is hard, I
very,
get it.
very different. Which again, in my next video, I will be admitting my wrong because I want to send out false information, and I will be uploading the actual article and talking about that article, and the also going to see Hector.
Oh,
So I will tell you though after the
okay.
podcast, but that's besides the point. But anyway,
Yeah.
continue on. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're not wrong though, because I was trying to find information about the pink lady. Like, did she have a name? Was there a last name?
Right.
Who's the guy? What
Why?
was the guy's
What's going
name?
on?
Like, I was
Right.
trying to figure out like all this information because like literally the information that I get is literally the information that I've been giving you guys. Is that literally there's a lady and a guy. They went to this hotel in Wawona or the Wawona Hotel, and he went to go do his thing. He never came back, and she stayed around, died of a broken heart, allegedly, and now she's haunting the place.
Wow.
And all we get are wildflowers and maybe apparitions of her in the hallways. Housekeepers in the hotel have shared stories for decades about small, unexplainable acts, items moved back to their rightful places, or the feeling of a light touch on the shoulder when a staff member is working late alone. If it it's as if the Pink Lady still considers herself a guest or perhaps a permanent hostess of the estate. And now there's a whole other horror story about a other pink lady. It is worth noting that in California actually has two famous pink ladies. And while Yosemite's ghost is a mountain resident, there's another pink lady in Yorba Linda, Orange County, who haunts a cemetery. And while the Yorba Linda ghost is tied to a specific date, June 15th, Yosemite's pink lady is a year-round resident. If you're looking for her, you don't need a calendar, just a quiet night in the high Sierras.
Really?
But if you do want to see the other pink lady, specifically on June 15th, which is already come and passed, um, you can find her in there.
Wow.
Um, and so here we are, the wrap up. A note for modern travelers. The Wawona Hotel is one of the oldest mountain resorts in California, and its history is very real. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the atmosphere of the hotel, with its creaking floorboards and lack of modern distractions like televisions or telephones, makes it easy to imagine a figure in pink slipping around a corner just out of sight. Planning a stay? If you find yourself at the Wawona, keep your nose tuned for the scent of flowers and your eyes on the end of the hall. You might just catch a glimpse of Yosemite's most famous permanent resident, the Pink Lady.
Wow. That one's actually very interesting, but I have a lot of questions, but they can't be answered.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yes, I did too.
That
As
one
I was
left an
writing, I
open
was
book.
like,
I like it though. I'm glad that you shared it. You know, it's
Thank
not
you.
one of those ones like, well, what's
Right?
next, Sean? You know.
Right. But stick around for the next episode where we will be doing another deep lore in California.
Yeah.
Shoot, I might just change gears and do some around your neck of the woods.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Honestly, I like to see what you
See
say.
if that perks your ears up or not.
I know I got a lot more because somebody who fact checked me about the Brown House sent me again. I will show you this offline just because it does kind of show my neck of the woods. But I got a whole
Yeah.
bunch of lists now to go visit on the motorcycle and talk about. And I actually have
Ooh,
the actual lore on my motorcycle or on my phone. So, which again, I will show you off
hell
camera.
yeah.
So, anyway, guys,
All right.
you gotta do the outro as well too. I don't want to.
That's right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's Uno Reverse Day. Next time, we'll try to do the same thing we do every night, surviving. My name is Sean, and this dude over here,
I'm
his name is.
Raj/Dom. Again, you can find me on that Street Bob guy on YouTube if you want to see some scary lore, and if you like Harley Davidsons and some motor vlogs, that's where you go check me out on.
Absolutely. And you can catch me at seangraves.net for all the things that are up to. In fact, I just updated the website again. So check out all the spicy details out there, as well as theevilhour.com for all things survival horror, as well as spoopy stuff that we are talking about, video games or otherwise. And again, we thank you all so much for listening, hanging out with us on
I
the
did
YouTube, on the Twitch stream.
tell Diz that he should join us in the next podcast as well too. Yes,
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'd be totally
I
down
would
with
love
this.
for Diz to join us.
Absolutely. For sure. Wishing you all the best until next time. Unpleasant dreams, everyone.
Oh, hold on. He said real quick, Sean. What's
What's
going
that?
on, Diz?
What's up, Dizzy?
How you doing, babe?
You're
What do
you
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 think of?
got us now. You got me.
Yep. What do you think of Dead Space?
What did I think of Dead Space?
Dead
Oh,
Space one. I'll cut you off right here. I'll just say it for myself. 1 and 2, best. 3, fuck off.
yep. Yep, absolutely. I'm on the
First
same
one
train.
for me. I don't know about you, Sean. First one, definitely fucking
Is the
scary.
first one was scary. Yeah.
We never
No, the
seen
first one was
shit like
definitely
that, man.
scary.
Come on, dude. Like when that game
Exactly.
first came out and you saw that motherfucker go crazy, it's like, whoa, what the
Yes.
fuck?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you got hit
Yes.
with
I think the second one,
ads.
like,
No, that's my bad. Oh, no, no. Y'all be in voice chat for a bit. Yeah.
hold on. Let's pretend like we didn't do it again.
No,
Let's
you're
pretend
fine.
like we didn't have it. Like, let's.
He said that he could hop in Discord for a little bit, if you don't mind, because I was gonna chat with you anyway.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
as I say, I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
for sure.
take your time long. Anyway, guys, for the evil hour part, later. Goodbye. We'll see
Good
you in 2
night.
weeks or so. Bye.